Brandon all excited or what?
He's very excitable.
He was. He was on the edge of his chair when he said that.
I try not to discourage the young lad.
Oh, no, I don't either. No, not at all.
He's just coming out of his shell and whatnot.
He really is. We had a long discussion on getting his $7,500 bonus to buy an electric car from the government.
Oh, wow.
He's so excited.
He's at a very vulnerable age.
He really is.
I don't want to.
He's wanting to say something, but we're not going to let him. Shake your head. That's what we want. Hey, attention, California residents. Gun laws are changing across the country. The recent SCOTUS ruling affirms your right to carry a concealed firearm. So now, more than ever, it's critical you know your California gun laws. That's why the U.S. Concealed Carry Association exists, to help keep responsible Americans up to date with education and training. Visit uscca.com/GOR to learn more about California gun laws and getting your concealed carry permit. That's uscca.com/GOR for the most up-to-date California gun laws. Act now. How you doing, bud?
Good. I want to kick it off before we introduce some folks here in the studio. I want to kick it off by telling everybody I'm getting a lot of questions about SB 918.
Which is?
It's a bill that's working its way through. I mean, I think chances are, just like in every anti-gun bill in California, it'll probably be turned into law. Mm-hmm. It will expand, or maybe better put, it will severely limit where you can carry, even if you have a CCW.
You mean in your front pocket or your back pocket?
No, I mean like public places, like you can't carry in public parks and whatnot. And they're trying really hard to make sure that you can't carry, practically anywhere. And it's bad news, but I got to tell you, it's bad news. So legitimately bad news. It'll very, very severely limit where you can carry. It makes having a CCW and being able to protect yourself extremely difficult.
Okay, so when you bring that up, if the law says you can carry concealed,
yep,
and do businesses have the right to say no concealed carry?
So with my understanding of the bill, the way it's written right now is, and that's where I'm going. So what I don't want to do, that's okay, but what I don't want to do, these bills have a tendency to change, and they're this week, and they're that week, and whatever. But people are contacting me, and they're like falling apart. Like, oh, I'm moving. This is it.
And they were moving before.
Yeah, and it's, I get it. It's frustrating. It's bad. But, guys, just a few years ago, you couldn't get a CCW at all, and look what we did there.
Yeah.
We just got this new decision, the Bruin decision. I really don't think that most of this law, if not all this law, will stand up in court. I think that we'll sue and win, and that'll be fantastic. I'm sorry that it's happening. It's horrible. But we all got to keep our eye on the ball. There's a lot.
Nothing's going to happen overnight, and it's not going to be exactly what you want. We have to fight for it.
Exactly. So people are asking like, well, gee, I'm moving. What should I do? Should I move? Should I leave? Should I even renew my CCW? Yeah, renew your CCW. No, don't move. We haven't all heard of George Washington because he got tired of the British and decided to pack up and go to Canada. That's I know. We got to fight this thing, and do it through all the legal means that we have, which is getting the right people elected, which is being an activist and doing effective things. And one of the ways you can be effective right now, one of the things that we're looking for, especially just a couple of months now before an election, we need folks to man our tabletops. We have this really great tabletop program where we go to different gun shops, mostly gun shops, not exclusively gun shops. And we tell people about the organization. We hand out voter guides. We tell people how to get their CCWs, and we need more people to help hand out information. We sign people up to be members. We at least get them on the email list so they can see all the information that we provide, all the good that we do. If you are tired of all these horrible laws, if you really want to do something, and moving's not going to stop bad laws from happening, but getting involved in the organization and setting aside a morning on a Saturday and help us out at tabletop, that will help. So I guess what I'm saying is, don't panic over these laws. Mm-hmm. Don't spend hours and hours and hours understanding a bill that hasn't been passed into law yet. Rest assured that everybody's concerned and everybody's going to work hard. Everybody in the industry, FPC, NRA, everybody is going to work really, really hard to make sure that these laws don't pass or get reversed in court. So do your part by doing effective activism.
Right.
Come join San Diego County Gun Owners or wherever you are, Orange County, Inland Empire. And right now, specifically, we need help with these tabletops. So go to the website, sign up to help with the tabletop. We'll train you. We'll show you.
And
how
you're
to
only
do it.
talking a couple hours, right? You're not talking like all day.
Half a day on a Saturday, typically. Half a day, 3-4 hours. I think it's 3.
Is it 3 hours?
So and it's fun. And we give away T-shirts.
And you get to meet Mike.
Well, not always, but
I mean, not always.
Well, we have at any given time we'll have 3 or 4 of these tabletops across the county, and then of course we have them in Orange County.
Can't spread you that thin. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I can't be in 10 places at once.
You've tried.
Sometimes I can be in 2 places at once,
Yeah,
but that's
maybe.
That's so in the studio,
Who you got in the house,
we
dude?
have Alicia Curtin again back. How are you?
Hey, good. Doing well.
And Alicia, you're an instructor from Discount Gun Mart down on Moreno, right?
Correct.
Cool.
And you do a lot of cool things. And today you're also going to do a gear review for us, right?
Correct.
What are you going to review?
Just a type of inner ear pro that has been a game changer for me.
An inner what?
Inner ear, inside the ear.
What's wrong with your ear?
Inner ear protection.
I got skinny ear. It's the only skinny part of me.
Okay. Moving right along. And who else do we got in the house?
And then we have an old friend, Perry Yee from, he's an instructor with Fortified Measures.
And he's got fat ears.
I got a little ears too.
You got little ears too?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to love this
Tiny.
product
Yeah,
review.
boy, do we
Can't
have a
wait to hear
product
about it.
And we're not going anywhere near Mike or me.
Yeah, really.
No, absolutely.
But he's got a really interesting story. We're going to interview him next. He's a really good dude. He's been a supporter of San Diego County Gun Owners for forever. He runs his own not-for-profit, and he's also an instructor, and we're going to get real deep into his story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the product review because that sounds like something that, if you weren't doing it, it must not be any good, right? But you're doing it, so it must be good. Yeah, I like that.
That's good. It's good logic.
I thought you'd like that.
And then we're gonna talk about a couple things. We're gonna talk about 87,000 armed IRS agents coming up. We're gonna talk about the ATF. There was a whistleblower that came out. We're gonna talk about that a little bit, and of course we're gonna interview Danielle Mills. She's running for school board up in Orange County. She's real active in Orange County Gun Owners.
Cool.
And her husband Steve was actually the executive director for a while. So we're gonna interview her and talk about what she needs to win and what you guys can do to help her win and all kinds of cool stuff. And then, of course, we're going to have a Stump My Nephew.
Yeah. So if you're all listening right now and and your friends are all talking to you about, the gun, rights industry and what have you, you need to let them know to tune in or listen on the podcast or listen on the website. And the reason I say it, remember a couple of weeks ago, and we talked about the news that, the IRS had just bought 700,000 rounds of ammo.
Yeah, well, they need it for 87,000.
And we were all looking at each other. We're going, oh, geez, here we go. Well, this is where you'll get the cutting edge news because we do give cutting edge news.
Cutting edge, I believe you're right.
Yeah, 700,000 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, but it's going to be a good show, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate everybody who's out there doing the tabletops yesterday. There's a few going on today. Again, we're winding up for the election. There's an election in early November, and we're going to have a voter guide in Orange, Inland Empire, and San Diego out probably, I'm going to say mid-September.
Mid-September, okay.
And, of course, we endorse people based on their Second Amendment stance, whether or not they're a viable candidate. We don't care what party they belong to. And, of course, they're only local. So that's city council, school board, all the important boards and councils.
Thanks for watching this clip from Gun Owners Radio. You can watch us live every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. California time, right here on our YouTube channel, or if you're in the San Diego area, you can listen to us on 1170 a.m. We're also available on your favorite podcast platform for free. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can help restore and protect the Second Amendment, not just in California, but across the country.